we would like to have everyone rise, remove your hats, and join us as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, and now let's have some starting lineups. We'll start with the visiting, not Comets, we're the Comets, the visiting Falcons. They're going to be starting number 3, Reed Funkin. Number 4, Colton DeLoche. Number 22, Chase Winkler. Number 32, Jason Newton. And number 42, Blake Sorensen. And now the last time these teams met up, Pete, was last year in the sectional. So I'm sure that the Comets are really going to be coming out looking for a little bit of vengeance from last spring. Speaking of the Comets are going to be starting number 4, Talon Zider. Number 5, Corbin Smith. Number 10, Gavin Mollenkoff. Number 11, Caleb Stinson. And number 15, Lane Hook. Comets are coached by Carl Davis, who will be joining us after the game for a post-game wrap-up.
For tonight's contest are Jack Barron, Jeremy Beckner, and Scott Dixon.
All right, Pete, 8 minutes on the clock here in the first. What are your predictions going into it?
I think it's going to be a good game. Looks like height-wise teams match up pretty evenly, and besides the Comets, close game they gave against number 3 Carroll. I think it'll be a somewhat exciting game tonight.
Falcons take first possession. We're underway. Winkler sends it to the far wing. Dump down now to the near wing. Newton in, back out to Winkler. Newton now on the baseline. Pass underneath, nearly bobbled away. Thought about the 3. And I was wondering if they were going to call that travel. That was a lot of steps.
Yeah, Newton tried to drive there. Got stopped by the double team from the Comets. Comets working the offense now. Stinson drives, kicks to Smith, loose ball on the ground. They'll tie up with it.
Comets will keep it on the arrow.
Jump ball 6 for the Comets.
Now Stinson down low. Kick out to Molenkoff. Molenkoff puts up a 3.
I think it got tipped right on the release.
I didn't think he even jumped when he shot that.
Comets extending almost all 5 to the half-court line and no further.
Gonna look for their signature corner trap pressure. Falcons are gonna break it. Corner 3, up and just rolls in and out. Now we get Molenkoff gonna tie up with it. Falcons retain possession. Jump shot just off the mark. Stinson rebounds. Zider working the point. He'll kick to Molenkoff near side.
He collided with Newton, and Newton didn't move an inch.
Hook gets it stolen from him by Deloche. Deloche is going to go up with it for 2, giving the Falcons the first 2 points of the game. Stinson for 3. That one's just short. Now Deloche bringing it down. He'll drive, put that one up off the mark. Smith with the rebound. Stinson bringing it up quick. Stinson drives, kicks the hook. Hook, open 3 in the corner. Way long. Ooh, number 3, Reed Duncan drives in, hits Stinson, and Stinson falls to take the charge.
Well, that foul will be Falcons first, in that dubious honor of game first.
It's been a long time since I've seen an offensive foul be the first foul of the game.
Yeah.
Klinger and Yaden enter for the Comets. Stinson gets his pocket picked, and now Yaden's gonna foul Chase Winkler.
Got a foul on the Comets. 21, Brandon Yaden, his first, team first.
Duncan's gonna bring it up. Loses control of it. Now we got Winkler, far side, drives, kicks to Deloche. Deloche to Newton. Newton, back to Deloche. Falcons really working the offense. Duncan for 3 off the mark. Klinger with the rebound. He gets it stripped out of his hands by Deloche. Loose ball again. Klinger picks it up anyways. Comets really need to start securing the basketball.
Yeah, they're looking a little shaky here early in the
Zider,
first.
3, just off the mark.
Of course, they've had a couple of threes that look like they were on and just off by fractions of an inch.
Winkler drives baseline. Going to draw a blocking foul from Grant Yaden.
That'll be Yaden's second, team second. Yaden picks up a couple of quick fouls. And we've got Craig coming in for the Comets. Number 15, Dylan Brown in for the Falcons.
Comets playing a little bit of small ball. Not a lot of height to defend against, though, from the Frontier Falcons. Sorensen in the corner. We'll give it to Duncan. Or Winkler, excuse me. To Brown. Winkler, Newton, Deloche. DeLosh gives it down to the post. Shot up off the mark. Craig with the rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Dylan Brown.
A lot of verticality there by Sorensen on that shot attempt.
Drew Turner checks in for the Frontier Falcons as the Comets bring the ball with half of the first quarter gone already. 2-0 score, Frontier leads. Stenson, he's going to drive baseline, loses control of it, and DeLosh will come up with the ball.
Quick pass ahead.
Brown pass tip. Comets bring it back. Comets looking to put points on the board. Pass down to the post. Gets tipped into Klinger's hands. Zyder working the offense here. He's going to turn the ball over.
Backcourt violation there as he dribbles off his own foot.
We're going to get a 30-second timeout here from the Falcons.
I think both teams going to be talking in this huddle. They both look like they're still trying to find the personnel to put on the court to really get the ball moving the way they want. It's rare to see a boys varsity basketball game be over halfway through the first and only have a single two on the board.
Yeah, neither team really getting any shots to fall. I think the Frontiers probably drawing up a play here. Going to try and really take advantage of that turnover. And Coach Davis probably definitely talking about turnovers in that 30-second timeout.
Absolutely. Caston already with 5 turnovers. And that's without looking at missed offensive boards.
DeLosh working the offense, gives it to Brown. Corner. Now Newton up top. He's going to take one too many steps with it. Got it. Picked up one foot. Picked up the other one.
Oh, that's that patented switching pivot foot.
As long as you keep one down, you're good, right?
Yeah, you've always got to have at least one on the floor at a time. That's all.
Craig to Molenkoff. Zyder passing to the Stinson in the post. He's going to get it stripped away from him. Behind the back dribble. It's going to be another travel.
I'm sure Falcons fans were looking for a foul call there.
Newton with a very nice behind the back. As he went up for the layup, though, picked it up a little too soon. Really tough defense here by Frontier. Really not letting the Comets get anything. Now 3 from Carter Klinger, just in and out. Stinson's going to get a hand on that, and Molenkoff will step on the line before touching the ball, giving Frontier the ball. Comets with full court pressure.
There's that 2-man trap in the corner.
But they're going to pass that behind the line there. That you can't be doing that.
He just panicked. He got caught in that 2-man trap, turned around, he sees a wide open man, sends the ball.
Well, in his defense, Newton didn't help him up much there by staying in the backcourt.
Yeah, once you've got it across the timeline, there's no good to be had by not scurrying across.
Comets working the offense. Stinson. Long pass into the corner. Craig working. Now we got hook up top, lob pass into Smith. Ball on the ground. We're going to get a timeout here. Another 30-second timeout.
You know, with under 2 minutes left in the first, that was the coach's timeout to do with as he pleased, but I don't know that was the right use to save this possession at this point of the game.
Yeah, he's already used 2 timeouts here in the first quarter. You know, first 6 minutes of the game. if he keeps using him at this rate, he won't have much by the end. But, you know, we see all the time, we see lots of games come up with, you know, 4 or 5 timeouts left. So he's got them. He thinks he might as well use them.
And obviously he thought that the right call was to save that possession. So
we're going to get a little slap here by Craig.
that'll be his first, team third.
Looks like he may have forgot to rotate over on that press, and you could hear Coach Davis yell his name. Comets going to lay off the pressure. Frontier working with a 2-0 lead here in the first, with a minute 40 to go. 3-pointer just off the mark. Rebound comes down, and they're going to put it in for 2. Drew Turner puts that one in. Comets at a 4-0 disadvantage. Pass down to the post. Another 3 on the way, off the mark. Comets get the rebound again. Smith goes up with it. He just can't get that one to fall. Frontier's going to bring it down quick. DeLosh, far side. He's going to slow it down. Newton.
Right at a minute left in this first quarter.
Frontier really working their offense, looking for those open shots. Winkler gives it off to Brown. Frontier might be looking for the last shot of the quarter here, as Newton picks it up here. Working against Craig. Newton drives. He's going to lose control of it as it goes out of bounds. Little surprised that Hook didn't get called for a reach in there, but
yeah, that was a questionable. It turned out it worked in his advantage, but that was quite the gamble. 27 seconds left here in the first.
Refs really letting the boys play tonight. I mean, besides obvious things that they have to call, anything close, they haven't been calling it either way. As Stinson tries to pass it down the baseline, we knocked out of bounds off the Frontier.
Comets looking to put a score on the board with 16 seconds left in the quarter.
Pass into Hook. Hook with the
That'll
right-handed hook shot will put 2 on the board. The Frontiers got 10 to put up a shot. Oh, wide open lane. He'll put it up off the mark. That's going to come down.
Well, at the end of 1, it's Caston 2, Frontier 4. We'll be back for second quarter action. You're watching Caston Comets basketball here on RTC TV4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Headed into the second quarter. Comets down by 2. Gonna look to rectify that as they move forward.
Comets going to bring Josh Evans in to start off the second quarter. Zyder with an open look. That shot's off the mark. Looks like they're going to call a foul on the floor.
Foul there on number 15, Dylan Brown, his first, team first.
Pass into Yaden. Yaden goes up with it, can't pull, gets his own rebound, and puts that one in for 2, tying the ball game up at 4-all. Frontier breaking the press. Yaden gets a hand on that one. Falcons will look to inbound here. Long pass into Newton. Newton directing the offense here. Spins, kicks. Winkler gives it to Sorensen. Sorensen looks to drive. He'll kick Winkler. A lot of steps there. Duncan Once again, just taking one too many steps before he put the ball on the ground. Evans working. Now lob pass into the post. Newton's gonna steal that one. Now he'll bring it up. Winkler, cross court to Brown. Brown's gonna drive, kick, Duncan for three off the mark. Zider pulls down that rebound though. He's gonna lob it in. Winkler's gonna pull that pass down. Now pass into the corner, saved. Yaden gets a hold of it, he saves it. A lot of behind the back passes
That
here.
was pretty impressive.
All of those were. Hook drives baseline, he'll be fouled.
Foul there on number 32, Jason Newton. That'll be his first, team second.
So foul Falcons 32, Newton, his first, team second. Stinson in for the comments.
Stinson enters along with a couple of the Falcons. Stinson wide open layup off the mark. He was almost surprised with how much time he had to shoot that one. Winkler gets a hold of that. Ooh, Sorensen loses control of it. Now DeLosh in the corner. Back to Sorensen, cross court to Duncan. Duncan's gonna drive. Kick to DeLosh. DeLosh for three. That one's off the mark. We're gonna get over the back on number 22, Chase Winkler.
That'll be Winkler's first, team third.
Three quick fouls here for the Frontier Falcons with 6 to go in the second quarter. We're all tied up at 4. Coach Davis going to take a timeout here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Yeah, I could, from up here, I could tell what was supposed to happen on that play. That was supposed to be an ISO for Caleb Stinson, and Molenkoff was not in the right spot at all.
Yeah, you got to know that playbook or you get in trouble.
You know, and the worst part is, now that they showed it off, Frontier has 30 seconds to talk over how they might be able to defend it.
Yep.
4-4. I don't know if I've ever said it was been a 4-4 ball game in the second quarter.
Yeah, usually it's with, 6+ minutes to go in the first.
Yeah. This is a new game. Now Stinson tries a fancy layup, can't get it to fall. DeLosh bringing it down.
Wide open three in the corner.
Off the mark. Evans gets the rebound. Now Stinson bringing it up. Neither team can get any shot to fall from outside. Yaden looks. Evans for three. That one's in. Brady Evans breaks the tie and breaks the three-point drought for both teams. And now ball down into the paint. Evans is going to foul as number 13. Don't have a number 13 on my roster.
That's a good point. I don't either.
Well, I'm not even gonna guess because I don't want to get that wrong.
Yeah. Now, regardless, he missed the first shot.
Now I see a number 13 on the JV here, Bo Daisy.
Second shot does drop.
And we get Dylan Brown to come in to give him a break. At least we don't have to have that conundrum anymore for now. Comets 7, Falcons 5 with 5 to go in the first half. Hard defense by the Falcons. Klinger gives it to Zider. Klinger. Cross court to Stinson. Stinson drives baseline. tries to put up a reverse. He's going to get fouled as he tries to put that one in.
He's fouled on the shot. Got a foul on 23, Drew Turner. His first, team fourth.
Fourth team foul. Next foul puts the Comets at the line for 2 shots, no matter what, as Stinson hits his first.
Number 15, Lane Hook.
Get Lane Hook to enter the ball game as Grant Yaden takes another break. He does have 2 fouls.
Though those were from the first quarter, so.
Stinson, shot off the mark. Klinger pulls down the rebound though. Passes it in the post. Another hook shot by Hook. Can't get it to fall. Zyder pulls down that one. A lot of ball movement. Klinger for 3, just off the mark. Drew Turner's going to pull down that rebound. Zyder almost got a steal. He almost stole it again. Now Duncan to Newton. Newton.
He'll travel with it.
Travel. Feet must have slid out of him there because I really didn't see much.
Well, Newton's doing a lot of shoulder drop as he drives, and depending on how the refs are feeling, he might get quite a few charges called too.
Zyder, Evans, Stinson, Klinger, Evans. We're going to get an offensive foul here. It's going to be on Grant Yaden.
Yaden now picking up his 3rd personal, 2nd team foul.
Got a foul on the Comets. 21, Grant Yaden, his 3rd, team 2nd. 15, Lane Hook checks back in for the Comets.
3rd foul on Yaden. He's going to take a break, presumably until late in the 3rd quarter. DeLosh, Newton, Duncan. Duncan passed way out of bounds. Looks like he almost passed that one into the 4th row of the bleachers.
Yeah. I've heard of the 6th man, but that's ridiculous.
Smith and Sorensen enter for both teams.
22, Blake Sorensen for the Falcons.
Comets with half of the 2nd remaining. Klinger. Dylan Brown is playing phenomenal defense against whoever he's guarding. Every time they get the ball, he is up in their face.
Yep, no question about whether or not they're going to start getting the count.
Stinson gives it to Klinger. Stinson spin move. Underhand, puts it in. A little bit of a windmill underhand layup there. Comets back in a full court press.
And Comets now up to a 5-point advantage.
Drew Turner loses the ball. Sorensen gives it back down into Turner, and he'll put it in for 2. 10-7 with 3 to go. Stinson to Hook. Hook drives, kicks to Stinson. Stinson barely
was not
caught
expecting that pass.
Hook drives. He's going to get tripped up, it looks like.
They're going to call it a blocking foul. Put that on number 32, Jason Newton, his 2nd, team 5th. That does put the Comets into the bonus. Alex Craig back in for the Comets.
Lane Hook's at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. When Hook fell there, to me it kind of looked like he fell over his own feet. But
yeah, I really figured the whistle was going to be a travel.
But it's not what was called. So both free throws off the mark. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Turner as Smith and him fight for the rebound. Pass into Smith, down into the post to Stinson spin move. Shot up, off the mark. Sorensen's going to pull it down. Zyder puts on some man press against him, against Newton. Newton drives. We're going to get another charge here as Stinson takes one.
Jason Newton with his third personal foul puts 6 on the team. Stinson will go to shoot 2.
That's his second personal, according to the scoreboard.
Oh yeah, I math is hard.
Zyder, cross court to Stinson. Kick to Zyder. Zyder for 3. That one falls.
3-point basket, Talon
Josh Evans removed the lid that was on that basket for 3s. We're going to get a travel here in the corner as the Comets trap Brown.
Number 22, Chase Winkler, back in for the Falcons.
Stinson going to start the offense off for the Comets. Hook gives it a Smith. Smith to Zyder. Zyder down into the post. Winkler's going to pull it out, and he'll be fouled by Hook. Comets might be forcing it into the post a little too much.
Well, that'll be Hook's first, team third.
Turner. He'll drive. Kick over to Newton. Comets playing a little 2-3 zone here. Turner drives, spins, shot off the bank. He puts it in for 2, closing that lead down to 4 with 1:20 to go in the second.
Turner easily Frontier's leading scorer this half.
Stinson, deep 3 off the mark. Sorensen gives it to Winkler. Winkler going to start the offense for the Falcons with 1 minute to go. Sorensen's going to drive. He'll put up a shot off the glass. Smith comes down with it. Stinson's going to drive, spin, off the backboard. Comets and the Falcons just trading blows at this point. Trapped. Ooh, great pass in between the double team. That's another charge.
And that will be Newton's third.
You know, like you said, he likes to lower that shoulder, and anytime you do that, there's a chance that if the defender falls, you're going to get called for it.
In the past, the Comets have had a couple of big post guys who were known for using that shoulder to make a little space before they went up.
Zyder for 3 off the mark. He knocked into DeLosh's hands. DeLosh with 7. He's going to lose control of it, almost make it in anyways. Now Sorensen, he's going to take it. A lot of movement down there by his feet, and he's going to put it up, but be a little long.
Well, at the end of 2, it's Comets 15, Falcons 9. We're going to step away for a few words from our sponsors. We'll be back to talk about how that first half shook out. You're watching Caston Comets basketball here on RTC TV4. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime runs out, and we're headed into the third quarter. Comets up by a mere 6 points going into the third. Still very much anybody's ball game.
Yeah, 15-9. As we said earlier, that's a first quarter score right there.
Yeah. Grant Yaden of the Comets, Jason Newton of the Falcons, both going into the second half with 3 fouls. Newton is on the floor. I imagine that the coaching staff talked to him at length about lowering that shoulder.
Winkler near side. Zider tried to get a hand on that. DeLosh Duncan for three. That one's off the mark. He goes and gets his own rebound though. He'll drive, put it up, and he'll get it over the big man's hands. Now Stenson will bring it up. Smith to Hook. Hook drives, kicks. Zider didn't even shot fake, but he'll put it up for two off the mark.
Just such a flat shot when he went up there.
Off the back iron and roll around now. Winkler for three off the mark. DeLosh gets the rebound. He's going to pass over to Duncan, go into Newton's hands. Now Sorensen drives, puts it hard off the glass. Good box out by Gavin Molenkoff to get Stinson the rebound. Zider, Hook, far corner. Molenkoff. Stinson. DeLosh gets a hand on that pass. Comets once again trying to force something into the post. Now we got Newton working the point. He's gonna drive, kick.
Kind of surprised he ain't called with travel there as he mishandled that dribble.
He'll look to pass. He gets double teamed, but he'll find a safe haven in Winkler. Now DeLosh. Duncan. DeLosh. Now Winkler open three. That one's in. Quickly brings the Falcons within a 1-point deficit as the Comets work the offense here. Molenkoff gives it to Hook. Hook to Stinson. Stinson drives, pulls it back. He's gonna pick it up, tries to put it in underhanded. He's gonna fight for his own rebound. Be out of bounds off of Stinson as him and Sorensen were down there fighting for it.
Quick couple turnovers there for the Comets.
Now they enter into their full court press. Newton, Winkler, far side, gives it to DeLosh. Comets playing man-to-man. Newton drives, almost loses his footing. Now Winkler for three, way short, as Hook pulls down the rebound.
I don't know if you noticed, Winkler, when he went into the paint, lowered that shoulder again, and he's going to pick up his fourth foul here.
I think that one's going to be on number 42, Sorensen.
We'll see. They do home that on Sorensen. Sorensen picking up his first. Team first.
Yeah, Sorensen went over behind Hook and got him on the arm, or Smith and got him on the arm.
Smith misses that first shot.
23, Turner checks in for the Falcons.
Turner enters for the Falcons.
Oh, second shot in and out.
Hook steals it out of Turner's hands. Now Comets working their offense. Hook looks to drive, kicks to Molenkoff. Molenkoff will drive.
And he will pick up a charge as well.
All it takes is a little bit of that shoulder going down and they can call it.
Well, we get so used to seeing that called with the big flop that a lot of times I think even players almost forget that the guy doesn't even have to go down.
Turner's
Jump ball here. It's going to go to the Comets.
Stinson going to bring it up. Comets lead by one with half of the third gone almost.
Comets still scoreless with 4 minutes gone.
Stinson almost had an open look, pass down into the paint. Yaden's gonna get that one from Stinson and put it in for 2. Frontier really bringing that ball down quick. Stinson just pulls it right out of his hands. He's gonna cut behind the back. He's gonna try and put that in reverse, but
he'll get fouled on the shot. Foul on 23, Drew Turner.
23. Drew Turner, his second, team second.
His second, team second. Stinson off the back iron.
Substitution, Josh Evans checks in for the Comets.
Josh Evans back in for the Comets.
second one's good by Stinson. Get it across the timeline. Ref saves him there. Pass it right into his chest. That was a good pass if he was there on their team.
Yeah.
Turner working against Stinson. Duncan, deep 3, in and out. Ball's all over the place. Winkler's gonna grab his rebound, put it in for 2. Now Stinson. Evans, Zider, Stinson. Comets working their offense. Hooks, drives baseline, kicks it to Yaden. Yaden to Zider. Zider shot off the mark. Loose ball. Hooks gonna get wrapped up as the Falcons come down with the rebound. Duncan off balance, jumper off the mark. Be out of bounds off of Turner.
Substitution for the Falcons, Blake Sorensen returns to the game.
Blake Sorensen back in for the Falcons. Two and a half minutes left here in the third. Comets up by 2.
Evans to Zider. Stinson for 3. That one's off the mark.
And it just sails out of bounds.
Comets back to struggling, hitting those 3s. Falcons working the...
Oh, they're going to call that a backcourt violation. Falcons fans not happy with that call.
See, that's a backcourt violation because he never stepped foot on the front court. He jumped from the backcourt over.
And he caught it midair.
Caught it in the air. That is why that was called. Or at least, I'm pretty sure that's why it was called. Otherwise, I think it should have just been fine. Comets working the offense. Hook from the elbow, puts it in for 2.
I wouldn't have put money on that shot, Pete.
No, the way he went up with it,
he had lost he lost his footing, and then he went vertical.
Sorensen puts it high off the glass. Comets, Falcons trading blows here in the third. Evans drives, kicks, hook for 3 off the mark. Duncan with the rebound. He'll move it down quick. Yaden coming back. They're going to call a foul here.
Yaden going to pick up his 4th. We'll send Winkler to the line to shoot 2.
His 14th second.
Winkler with the opportunity to tie it up here. First one will drop.
Comets bringing in a few subs. Hook kind of hobbling off the court. Wonder if there might be an injury there.
Probably tweaked his ankle.
Probably
He really did
his
go
ankle
up
there a
odd
little
on
bit.
that last shot.
Now Winkler to tie it up, and he will. Falcons knotted up at 20. Once again, it's weird saying 20-20 in the third, but here we are. Now Craig picks up his dribble. Klinger dumps it off to Smith. Smith, shot fakes, goes up with it. Klinger's going to pull down the rebound. And now Turner's going to knock it out of bounds off of Klinger.
Falcons now with an opportunity to regain the lead with just under 70 seconds left in the third.
Falcons.
Winkler trapped.
We're going to get a foul here on Corbin Smith.
Smith picking up his first, third for the team.
Comets 5, Corbin Smith, his first, team third.
Frontier going to spend time out there. Probably going to look for the last shot of the half. Or quarter, sorry. Tough defense.
Approaching the 30-second mark in the quarter.
Like I said earlier, Frontier doing a really good job of time of possession.
Pass tipped, still makes its intended target.
No problem with the 2-3 zone there. Now Comets are man-to-man. Winkler, pass down into Turner. Turner, he's going to get fouled as he goes up with it. Has a chance to give the Falcons the lead.
Corbin Smith picking up his second, team fourth.
23, Drew Turner to the line for the Falcons.
First one off the mark. Second free throw falls in. Comets have down by one with 7 to go. Stenson spins, tries to put it up. It's going to be out off of.
I'm really
The
surprised
Falcons.
there was no foul called under there.
Well, when you get spinning down in there like that, it's tough to see when they actually make contact or not.
Hooks in, Smith will get a break.
Lob pass in.
Hook took the time to take a dribble, and it cost him that time he didn't have. After 3, it's Comets 20, Frontier 21. We'll be back to see how she finishes out here on RTC TV4. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 8 minutes left in regulation here tonight. Frontier going into the fourth, up by 1. After putting 13 points on the board.
Pass tipped. Turner still comes down with it. He'll drive. He's going to take a
I
couple
wondered if
steps.
they were going to call that travel.
Stenson, then drive, kick. Zider, hook for 3. That one's off the mark. Same team goes up for it. Should be a foul there on Caleb Stenson.
Stenson's first,
Caleb Stinson.
team first.
It's Caleb's first, team first.
Duncan working the point for the Falcons.
Coach is telling him, hey, stay back. Make him come to you.
They're willing to play stall ball. Old school. Newton drives.
I think he got away with a step there.
DeLosh back out to Newton. Newton down into Turner. Turner to DeLosh. DeLosh drives. Shot. Off the mark. Turner's going to grab it in the corner. Newton drives. Puts a shoulder
They're
down.
going to call him on another charge. Jason Newton has 4 fouls tonight and 4 charges.
I think it's kind of like what you said. If it wasn't for him dipping the shoulder there, I think it'd be clean. But with those shoulder dips, it just, the refs have no other choice.
Well, and again, just the way he's built, I think we talked about that off air, but Sam Smith had the same problem. He was built so big. Every time there was contact, the refs were like, no, that's a foul.
DeLosh steals it out of his
picks.
hands. There, he's going to put it in for 2. Falcons lead by 3 with 6 minutes to go. Stinson going to drive. He's going to get his pocket picked. He puts it up for 2, though.
I'm a little surprised they didn't call him for travel on that up and down.
Helped that he got the ball stripped out of his hand. Could have been a jump ball, maybe.
A lot of calls it wasn't. What it was 2 points on the board for the Comets.
Passed out of bounds. Winkler got nervous with Zider sticking his hand out there.
Substitution 20. Josh
Evans enters the game. Zider dumps it off to Yaden. Evans for 3. Shot off the mark. Duncan brings it down quick to Winkler. Brown, deep 3. Off the mark. He gets his own rebound, though. DeLosh for 3. That one's off the mark. Brown's going to knock it out of bounds after Yaden knocks it into his hands. Evans is going to start with it, working against Brown. Played tough defense all night. Zider going to drive, spin move, puts up a pretty wild shot and gets it to fall.
Comets now regain the lead.
DeLosh in the corner. He'll dump it down to Turner. Turner's going to do a spin move. Stinson's going to come down with the rebound. Stinson. He's going to get called for a travel. Tried a little hop step there. Didn't get both feet down on the jump stop. We have a full timeout here by the Frontier Falcons.
All right, well, with that, we're going to step away and thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring you this game. You're watching Caston Comets basketball here on RTC TV4.
With 4:21 left to play here in the fourth, Comets lead by 1. It'll be Frontier's ball after the timeout. Deep 3 by Winkler off the mark. Stinson gonna bring it down quick. Pass to Zider. Zider saves it and hooks there. He's gonna get his pocket picked. Now Yaden gets a hand on that one. He'll save it as Zider slows it down.
Everything was getting just a little wild there.
Good work by the Comets to slow it down. We're going to get a foul here on Brown. Got a piece of Stenson's face.
That'll be his second, team second.
Foul on the Falcons. Dylan Brown, his second, team second.
Jason Newton back in for the Falcons. Checking in with just one foul to give.
Layup falls in. Comets with a 26-23 lead now.
Still potentially just a single possession game.
We're going to get a blocking foul on here on Hook here.
That'll be his second, team second.
Foul on the Comets, 15, Blaine Hook, his second, team second.
Duncan, little shot fake there. Now he picks up his dribble. It's going to be passed out to DeLosh. Now Yaden gets a hold of that one as the Comets bring it back down the court with 3 to go. Stinson goes up with it. Shot off the mark. Surprised Molenkoff didn't get called for over the back there.
Yeah.
Stinson's going to take care of that one. Now he's going to drive, go up with it, bank it off the backboard to put it in for 2. Duncan, he's going to draw a foul from
Lane
Hook.
Hook picking up his third, team third.
Got a foul on 15, Lane Hook, his third, team third. I'll send Reed Duncan to the line.
Left-handed free throw goes in, brings the lead down to 4. Hook will take a break along with Turner. The next free throw is up and off the mark. We're going to get a foul here on number 32. Sadly, his last foul was not a charge like I was hoping for, but that will sit him down.
It would be something to see somebody draw 5 fouls and sit down on 5 charges.
I mean, as a coach, I don't know if I'd be mad, but I would just be impressed because that's just.
I want to know what the statistics are on that. Where's Val when we need him?
Yeah.
It'd be funny if I get a text right now with Val going, oh no, that happened on this.
That happened this day on this time. Here we go. Klinger's working against the Falcons. Pass into the corner to Molenkoff.
Tight defense, pocket picked.
DeLosh dumps it down to Winkler. Winkler's going to put that one in with the and one opportunity.
Gavin Molenkoff picking up his second foul. Team fourth. Next Comets foul will put the Falcons in the bonus. Winkler now with the opportunity to take the Comets lead to just 1. Winkler has shot 100% from the charity stripe tonight.
And that free one's up and good. Comets lead by 1 with 2:10 to go in the 4th. Pass in. Stenson took a shot off the face there. That's going to be a foul on number 3, Duncan.
That'll be his second. Team fourth. Any foul from here on puts a shooter on the line.
Substitution for the Falcons, 23, Drew Turner.
Evans inbounds. Loose ball on the floor. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Duncan in between his legs as he tried to get up. He knocked it out with his hand.
Deep inbound.
Duncan gonna take 1-2 steps. Now Stinson bringing it back down. He's gonna drive baseline.
I'm surprised he didn't get called out of bounds there. That was a close thing.
Evans working against Brown. He's gonna get fouled.
Brown picking up his third foul.
Dylan Brown, his third, team fifth.
And that does put Evans on the line to shoot 2. Too much heat on the first one. Delash in for the Falcons. Hook in for the Comets.
Shot rolls in. Klinger's gonna come in for Evans.
Comets back to a 2-point lead.
Minute 40 to go. Duncan working against this Caston defense. Gives it to Winkler. Winkler drives. He's going to go up and draw a foul from number 15, Lane Hook.
Lane Hook now, 4 fouls.
15, Lane Hook, that's his 14th.
Winkler 3 for 3 from the line so far tonight. Easily Frontier's leading scorer. Puts another one on that.
Brings it within 1 with a minute 30 to go.
Winkler now with the opportunity to tie up the game.
Second one's in.
Knotted up at 29 with 1:31 to go. And Falcons will use one of their last 2 timeouts. We'll be back after a few words from our sponsors here on RTC TV4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 91 seconds left in regulation here tonight.
Hopefully the last 91 seconds of this game with a Comets victory.
Both of those things definitely on my wish list. Christmas is coming. This could be my Christmas gift.
I mean, this is the last home basketball game before Christmas, so could be a nice, easy Christmas gift. As Comets fumble with the ball, Stinson will save it.
Lots of wild passes.
Evans in the corner, 3 off the mark. Turner's going to come down with the rebound with a minute to go. Frontier could potentially hold out for the last shot. They've been able to do it all night.
Yeah, they've really done a great job of burning clock here tonight.
Now Winkler, far side. Ooh, we're going to get another timeout here.
Got a timeout on the floor.
Falcons using their last timeout to save that possession. And their last timeout was a full timeout. We're going to step away and thank our sponsors. This is Caston Comets Basketball here on RTC TV4. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 40.5 seconds left in this game. Frontier burning their final timeout to save this possession.
Comets going to put a lot of pressure on this inbound.
Back across the timeline.
Falcons are going to save it. Yeah, Duncan against Hook. I would almost call that a mismatch.
Well, Hook has to be careful. Falcons are in the double bonus, and he has 4 fouls. 17 seconds left. Zider nearly gets that pocket picked.
Turner going to drive. Molikoff gets a hand on it. Hook gets a hand on it. Duncan, deep 3. That was in.
Good, no way. Reed Duncan's only 3 of the night. .4 seconds left on the clock.
full timeout.
I mean, the Comets' only hope to take this into overtime is a quick inbound to a three-point play.
Yeah, I know that they're talking over how much time is left, but even if they had a couple seconds on, you still don't have that much time.
Absolutely not. And Evans and Zeider are the only two who have dropped a three all night. Many attempts out there. Zeider's 1 for 4. Evans 1 for 3. Hook's taken 4 attempts. Stinson's taken 3 attempts. Klingler's taken 2 attempts. There's been a lot of outside shooting happening. None of them have dropped. Clock was adjusted. There's a full 2 seconds. An extra half second could be the difference.
Going to be heavy. No, they're going to drop the pressure to half court.
Actually, somewhat surprising. Comets using another timeout.
Comets are going to use another one.
All right, well, we're going to step away this time. Thank a couple more sponsors. Stay tuned to see how this one wraps up. All right, that ball inbound, and
Turner steals it.
A fantastic play there by Turner, reading that final score here tonight. Falcons 32, Comets 29. Tough loss for the Comets. Falcons getting their first win of the season. Guess the Falcons had more stock with Santa Claus than we did, Pete.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to step away, get some game stats put together for you guys, and then Coach Davis will be up to talk about this hard-fought battle here in a few. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up. This has been Caston Comets basketball here on RTC TV4.